various neural networks models for doing sentiment analysis on news related to various stocks and other instruments. Above all, Mr. Akashdeep is the co-inventor of the finger fracture detection using radion transform patent application along with P. Sangpal, consultant, consulted at a subject matter expert to vet the technology stack of various startups and angel funding. Oh, on the lighter note, it's always happened that I find, I really love finding money in my clothes. It's like a small gift to myself. But now, with that profile, Mr. Akashdeep, I'm surely coming to your advice how to find money in the stock exchange. Over to Akashdeep.
Thank you very much, Lakshmi ji, for those amazing words. So I am really thankful and fortunate that I got the opportunity to be a part of this amazing Diplome, the Master Trainer, brought to you by our great Arunji and team. And this gratitude actually stems from the fact that I'm surrounded by such amazing, bright minds. Like, it's one thing that you have a great, master trainer or chief mentor in a platform, but it's amazing to see his students come together every day and create such interactive revisions of what he has taught. And this is completely unique to this platform. I've learned so much from the revision sessions that Atul and Sumaji together are hosting, and that in this revision session, everybody in the whole cohort is coming up with a topic and explaining it in their own words, and we are going through the learning in a brisk but condensed way. Just yesterday, Nitika ji had done her thing, and before that, Lakshmi ji has taught us how to use such amazing quiz tools in addition to the various aspects of the program, and so on and so forth. So, like, I'm really fortunate that I have been able to hear to all these smart people. So basically, nowadays, an advertisement is very popular on YouTube. I won't take the name of this international trainer, but he keeps asking you, if I were to be in your house and observe, what would I see you doing? The 5 people that are around you will decide what is the kind of intellectual and monetary achievements you could have. Well, I can tell you with confidence that the 5+ people I am with every evening in the revision sessions are much more smarter than me, and that gives me a horizon to understand कि भाई ये भी हो सकता है. अच्छा, this also can be done with our Diplome the Master Trainer course, is it? So I'm telling you what the students are doing with the program, and I'm telling you that with just one perspective. These are like, we are all like trees of knowledge that are blooming, and the influence that the gardener, the caretaker of this orchard of knowledge, of course, has a huge role to play in that. So this amazing revolution of churning and using cognitive science amongst us is brought about by none other than great Arun Subramaniam ji, and his commitment is second to none. I can say that the kind of willingness to give us time and solve all of our doubts. I've not seen that in any other platform. And to balance that, or to complement that, I'm seeing this amazing brisk and to the point explanation of tools by Vaitiji, who brings his classical music repertoire and explains us how we should use it in training to modulate our voice, and also all the various other studio tools that he showed us. That itself is mind-blowing. So I would say that this is an amazing all-in-one platform to rediscover oneself and to just be a student of cognitive science in learning to make our message available across. I'm really thankful to everybody in the cohort of our Diplome the Master Trainer to share the knowledge every evening, and to our chief mentor. Thank you so much. I would like to hand over the platform back to our Lakshmi ji to do the needful. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Akashdeep. Thank you so much, Akashdeep, for your takeaways from the DDMT program, and I'm sure we all echo the same. Now the moment comes for me to introduce you to the speaker for the day, Mr. Shyamaprasad, who will quench our thirst with his signature program, Water, Water Everywhere. Mr. Shyamaprasad is a graduate from Bangalore University and has done a management course in medical records science in Christian Medical College and Hospital, post which he has completed his internship with the Department of Medical Records in St. Martha's Hospital. Mr. Shyamaprasad has worked with St. John's Medical College and Hospital, Bangalore, and then for a year he was with PD Hinduja National Hospital, Mumbai. In the year 1987, he went to the Republic of Yemen and has worked as the medical records officer in Dhamar Hospital. After his 5 years in Yemen, he joined as medical coder at the King Khalid University Hospital, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and soon Mr. Sham Prasad had been elevated as the Assistant Director of the Department of Medical Records. With his 15 years of rich experience in the field of medical records management, he migrated to the Republic of Ireland. It is here he had the chance to undergo the hospital administration course. He is also a certified network marketer from the University of Illinois, Chicago. Mr. Shamprasad always believes in multiple streams of income and so has got himself involved in direct sales business. As a part of his business, he has traveled to various countries like Indonesia, Malaysia, Dubai, Kuwait, Muscat, Nigeria, London, Canada, and the US. After his retirement, he's promoting the Kangen water ionizer from Japan. As beautifully quoted, the future we steer, our water be clear. Together we will have nothing to fear. With this quote, let us hear it from Mr. Shah.
Thank you, Lashmiji, for your wonderful words. Let me share my screen, please. Good evening to one and all, to all the dignitaries present on this platform, the eminent members, the coveted community members, and especially to our beloved training, the Supremo. May I start with your permission? Water, water everywhere. Water, water everywhere, and all the boats did shrink. Water, water everywhere, nor any drop to drink. I wish to revise this ethereal quote, which is highly utopian and forheard by generations. The universal solvent without which man's survival would have been completely parched. This is from the rhyme of the ancient mariner, a poem by Samuel Taylor Coleridge. And it's used to suggest that despite being surrounded by something, you cannot benefit from it. Major theme of the ancient mariner. The mariner's curse is to wander the land, telling those who would listen about his tale and confined him to a ship for many days because he chose to kill an albatross. I'm sure most of you must be knowing what is an albatross. The albatross, according to the poet, is a sign of good luck for the sailors. But the mariner's deed brought depth upon the cruise. Suddenly, the wind came and blown the ship to the middle of the ocean and he was stranded. The sailor on a becalmed ship is surrounded by salt water, which he cannot drink. May I request you all to move to a breakout room where the topic what you'd like to discuss is Samuel Taylor Coleridge is stranded in the middle of the sea. What can he do? If he drinks seawater, what will happen? If he does not drink seawater, what will happen? This breakout room is room for 15 minutes. And may I request Ms. Lakshmi ji to open the breakout room, please.
Yes, so
Sir,
I'm
could you
opening the
repeat
breakout room.
the question, sir? Repeat the question.
Well, I heard what you said, the mariner got stranded in the middle of the sea. Okay, so what he can do there? If he drinks seawater, what will happen? If he does not drink seawater, what will happen? This breakout room is only for 15 minutes. So just let us listen from all our associates, please.
So we've
Two
opened.
questions. Such a long breakout room. Okay, ji.
So we have opened the breakout rooms for 4 of these rooms for 15 minutes. It's 6:30 right now.
Room number 1, I got a lot of disturbance in the background. I had to represent the room number 4. So please start from room number 1, please.
Very well, sir, no problem. So may I call upon room number 1 to give their results, please? What all you have discussed and what have you come to the point, like, what have you?
I just share my screen.
Yeah.
Mahesh sir, we are room number 3. I think.
No, one.
One only.
Then Mahesh sir, you can start. You're ready.
I think we are room number 1.
Yeah, Mahesh, we are room number 3, Mahesh sir.
Oh, can you please check? Because I written it down room number 1.
No, maybe you were initially entered into room 1.
Okay. Initially I was there. Okay. So we are room number 3. Okay. I'll stop share. Okay.
Okay, myself Jagdish from room number 1. Good evening, everybody. We have discussed about this critical situation of the sailors. They are stuck in the middle of the seas and there is no water, though it is rightly said by poet that water everywhere. There's so much of water, but not a drop to drink. And the reason is the water of seas is fully impure water with salt and organic material. If anyone drink it, it is very difficult to keep in mouth also. You will immediately spit or throw away the whole water. But if anybody can drink drop by drop or very minimum amount, they may survive for a few days, but it is still very difficult to digest the water, unpure water. And there is no arrangement also for purification or distillation of water. Then they would have been saved by this crisis. And this situation is like you are in a desert with pocket full of money, but there is nothing to buy. You will die because of want of food. Similarly, here, all people will die because of water. In spite of there are so huge amount of water, but it is not drinkable. Thank you.
Very good observation, Mr. Jagdish ji. Thanks a million. So you were room number 1, right?
Right, sir, right.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Thanks for your observation. Call the next room number 2, please.
So we are room number 2, I think. I am Anil Goswami. So
Welcome, sir.
let me share a few points. Water everywhere, not to have a drop of water. It's an old saying. So when we are struck in sea, it is totally saline water and with pH value more than 8. So our body will not tolerate this anything more than 7. Then fresh water is 7 and acidic water is less than 7. We pray for rainwater, some mist. If it is there, then we survive. And the second thing, if we can get fish, that will also survive us for some time. Then there is also our own urine. If we take, small urine also, because its pH value varies from 4.5 to 8, that will also help us to survive. Otherwise, it is all we pray to Almighty. We can say somebody else will come, some ship comes, some spray comes, it will survive us. Thank you so much. So it's a very, very interesting question, and we are all stuck to answer this question. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Anilji. Your wonderful observation that the fish
Great, Anilji.
is really a substitute to the water. What you said is absolutely right. Okay.
Yes.
Now let us move on to room number 3, please.
I'll just share my screen.
Please.
So stranded in the middle of the ocean, point number 1 is if he drinks sea water, he will develop muscle cramp and he will have a high blood pressure. The second point is organs will be shut down and he may have coma or he may have even death. A positive side of it is if it were to rain in the middle of the sea, then he can collect some water from the rain and then have it in a container and then use it. And positive point number 2 is a passing ship can pick up the sailor and take him to safety. That is also possible. And then fifth point is if he does not drink water, then he can survive for 3-4 days. But after that, death is inevitable. And positive point, one more point is the aqueous fluid found in the eyes of large fish, that is similar to water. So he can have that fluid and survive until something comes up his way. So those are the points discussed from our room. Thank you.
Fantastic observation, sir. Really grand points you have come out with. Fantastic. Now may I switch on to room number 4, please.
So we have the legend, Naik sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's an authoritarian on this.
Yes. He's going to explain how he has done it.
Yeah.
I have gone through this. So first let me see, it is 17th century incident is being under discussion. A ship is a old ship, it is on sail, it doesn't have any engine or anything. So sailors are trapped in the sea without water. Those days, I think people used to keep few water for journey time. They used to enter harbor somewhere and collect water and then sail. That was the procedure used for long sailing. But if they are stranded in the sea like this, obvious, they have to depend on rain. Other than that, there is no option. But nature is very merciful on human being. It provides everything for survival. So I will leave this situation there and come to my situation in present, this one, in 1969-70, when I had the first sailing experience. Our ship was steam boiler, steam ship.
Engine, yeah.
So steam engine was there. Every steam engine ship will have a boiler room, evaporator, and gear room and steering motor room. And that is the structure of the ship. But even if modern time also, the evaporator, whatever quantity of water it produces, it is maximum quantity is required for running the ship. Majority, suppose 100%, if you take it, suppose 70-75% is required for boiler. Remaining 25%, 10% is required for cooking. Then 15% is there. In that 15%, you have to give for sailors. We have 140 people. So you have to give water for bathing and you have to give water for drinking, everything. So it used to be very, very tough. Exactly what poem you have started, that same condition I had when they issued 1 mug of water along with food. That's all. Afterwards, there is no drinking water also. Under such condition, I came to know it is a revelation of my life. I don't know whether the Navy people or anybody who are not there that day knows this reality. We were waiting for water to open. They were opening of fresh water for taking bath. They used to open for half an hour. How many people can take bath? You take bath. Remaining people, you wait for the next term. Like that condition, we were waiting for the water to start. I saw one of our very senior seamen taking bath in salt water. Taking bath under the saltwater tap. We were laughing at him and he was laughing at us. And he told, you come and take bath. It is fresh water. It is sweet water. Come and take bath. We know that it is a fire hydrant water, which is taken from sea and pumped to sea. But I was surprised. Then to prove that it is sweet water, he took a fistful of water and drank. That time I felt, okay, let us test. I was brave enough to go out and take bath there. I took bath. I tasted the water also. It was sweet. I was shocked. I will tell you, I was shocked. I took bath.
That was free of salt.
Yeah. He applied soap and he has shown me. I also applied soap. It was foaming and I had a stomach full of water, everything. I came out. But the question was in my mind. How this sea water can be sweet? This is the question. Then I asked him.
That is in the modern era, whereas I'm talking about in the 70th century.
Universe is same from starting to end, The sea is same, whether it is modern or old. Sea is same. So what I mean to say, he explained what is the technique, reason behind this. Okay. He told when the high tide is there, whole sea water turns sweet.
Okay.
We didn't know. I don't know how many people know this.
No.
But I have experienced it. That's why I'm telling. And okay. Your question, what I analyze is those days sailors knew.
Yeah.
Those days sailors knew how the sea behaves.
Okay.
So they used to wait for high water and take the water and drink. That way they can survive.
And just to be complimenting Narendra ji, it may be that high tide doesn't fully turn the water sweet. It may be that the denser part of the mineral is going down. And the lighter mineral is on the top of the sea. Some density of the water difference.
Yeah, that is just true, Akash.
Fantastic observation, sir. Very great.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
There's some background noise, sir. Background noise. Can somebody mute it up?
Sorry, I am the person.
So thanks for everyone. It was a fabulous observation by all of us. Now let us observe what exactly has happened. If he drinks the sea water,
Shyamji, just to point it, you are showing us your presenter view, not the slide view. If that is your objective, then please continue.
What is it?
No, yeah. You change that view towards.
Shyam sir, you are showing your presenter view with your slide notes. Yeah.
Okay.
So when you are presenting, just select that portion of the screen.
How about now, sir?
Yes, sir. This is fine.
Fine, sir.
Give me 1 second, sir, please.
Shyam sir, you can open the presentation. I can tell from here itself. Not a problem.
I think he's asking on mobile somebody's help.
Yeah, that's what. We can do it here itself
Yeah.
within seconds.
Shyam sir.
Somebody can guide from here.
No, I've been trying him, but his line is engaged.
Why it is
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, I'm also waiting. Okay, easier.
Now it's okay, sir. It's perfect now. Shyam sir, now it's okay. I think you can go ahead. Maybe from your slide.
Excellent, excellent.
Good, good. Go ahead, sir,
Thank you.
please.
So sorry, my apology, because I'm not a techie man. Actually, I learned from Vaidhi only this. Okay, so my sincere apology. So if the mariner drinks the seawater, he'll be contracted with gastrointestinal illness such as diarrhea, cholera, dysentery, typhoid, and nervous system disorders, polio, respiratory effects. Microbes are everywhere, including the ocean. A single liter of seawater has about 1 billion bacteria and 10 billion viruses. I don't know, except Mr. Narendra Naik, how many of you would have been aware of this? Okay. At this point, what will happen if he does not drink the seawater? He will die of dehydration. I'm sure most of you all know that. In both the cases, the death is sure. If he drinks the contaminated seawater, he will die of various problems arising out of it. If he does not drink, he will die. So time to share. In what way is it similar to the situation that the world is facing now? Also to know what is in the world. Water everywhere. Well, almost everywhere. About 70% of the Earth's surface is covered in water. But less than 3% of it is fresh water, what we can use. About a third of the fresh water is in rivers, streams, aquifers, and springs that are part of our drinking water. It is just on moving in a never-ending water cycle. Water is really an enigma to most people. I have heard that water is water. Well, I can assure you that all water is not the same. It is definitely and conclusively not all the same. Remember, the mariner who was in the midst of the sea, of the seawater, it was safe or not. You are surrounded with water. The same way, the mariner was also facing the same dilemma. Only thing, in his case, he was not sure of what to do. Whereas, let me tell you that the same situation we are also facing. And here is what I mean. Coming back to the rhyme of the ancient mariner, relevant today, the tap water, well water, bottled water, river water, and sea water are all highly contaminated and polluted. Water out of the tap is not the same as bottled water. Water flowing from the stream or from the glacier is different from Ganga Jal. The well water differs greatly from the borewell water. We have no clue about the quality, structure, and properties of the water we drink. We pay no mind to its purity, hydrating effectiveness, mineral contents, or electrical characteristics, nor we do seem to know why these elemental attributes are important. I'm sure most of you must have been acquainted with these waters, what I'm telling you here. See, there are some famous brands like Bisleri, Aquafina, Dasani, Avian. Okay. See, even when I travel abroad, from the airport, we used to buy Avian, and Avian is such a costly drink, but just see the microplastics in it. So all these bottled waters are full of plastics and all the other chemicals which we are not aware of. Rivers are polluted because of excess industrial effluent going into it. Groundwater is contaminated. This groundwater is what is coming as tap water. Bottled water is found to contain chemicals including endocrine disruptors. It does not contain the probiotic which ensures that the gut's health is maintained. So all these problems are there. Only thing, here it is looking very organized. There in the middle of the sea, it was disorganized. Otherwise, the situation is same. So what is the solution? What is not in your water? Did you know that humans can go for weeks without food, but only 3 to 4 days without water? What we do not know or fail to realize is that most water is acidic. Much of it is dead, no minerals. Tap water is full of poison, chlorine and fluoride. It struggles to hydrate our cells and contain oxidants rather than antioxidants. RO water. I'm sure most of you must be aware of RO water, is it not? But this has been banned by the WHO. I would like to mention why it is. The dangers of reverse osmosis water, that is the RO water. The World Health Organization wants that consuming reverse osmosis water for even a few months can create serious side effects. RO system to purify water are in use extensively. RO system, of course, removes water impurities, but they can also remove 92 to 99% of beneficial calcium and magnesium. Scientists and health professionals report that in the process of distilling, all the essential minerals are lost. It removes all the prebiotics and prevents good bacteria from our gastrointestinal tract and disturbs the intestinal flora. Even the manufacture of B complex factors and leading to neurological deficits. Czech Republic and Slovak Republic population who use reverse osmosis water develop various health complaints suggestive of acute magnesium and possible calcium deficiency within several weeks or months. This is an article which was issued by the WHO, and it was published by the Times of India in the month of August 9, 2020. I'll be posting this in our group. Okay, so and all of you, I would want all of you all to have a great study with regard to this, especially people who are using RO water. Okay, so recent studies suggest that reverse osmosis water may be a risk factor for hypertension and coronary disease, gastric and duodenal ulcer, chronic gastritis, goiter, pregnancy complication, several complications in newborns and infants, including jaundice, anemia, fractures, and growth disorders. Has anyone seen these two photographs before? Hansakut. Are you aware about the Hansa tribes? Do you know that they have the longest lifespan in the world. The average human lifespan in the world is between 65 to 80. And the Hansa tribe, who are the inhabitants of the northern Pakistan, routinely live for over 120 years. Yes, they have a nutrient-rich diet that is devoid of all crabs and processed food that we ingest. But they also drink water from pristine glacial streams. Dr. Henry Conda and Dr. Flanagan, I would like to tell a bit more about these gentlemen. The structure of the ionized water is similar to that of Hansa water. These are the two doctors, Dr. Henry Conda and Dr. Patrick Flanagan, discovered that this glacial water had a very high natural mineral content, a high alkaline pH, and a load of active hydrogen, with that very important negative oxidation reduction potential, ORP. The positive and negative characteristics of water are called the oxidation reduction potential because of their ability to promote or neutralize free radicals in the body. Ionized water supports the body's natural healing. I would like to emphasize that it does not directly heal anything. It is a great supporter of wellness, but cannot expect to support a healing biochemistry. Time to share. In Samuel Taylor Coleridge, if Samuel Taylor Coleridge drinks seawater, he will be contracted with various types of infection. Contaminated drinking water is estimated to cause 455,000 diarrheal deaths each year. I would like to emphasize that if one drinks seawater, which is 4 times saltier than blood, the huge increase in salt would shift the water that we need in our cells to the blood, which quickly affects our brain functioning and can hasten deaths. So what do you think is the solution to this?
Is it possible to desaline water, desalination?
Of course, I'll come to that later. I'm coming to that, okay? So what do you think is the solution to this? The groundwater is highly contaminated. Tap waters are full of added chemicals that are harmful to our body. You might think that the bottled water might be a better option. The production process is highly unregulated and contains harmful chemicals seeping from the plastic containers. Also, it is acidic. So what can we do? What if you know of one product that not only will give you clean, refreshing, yummy drinking water, it will help you to replace harmful household chemicals and help you go green in your entire home. The best solution to this problem is Kangen water, which is considered the very best drinking water because of its incomparable power of hydration, detoxification, and antioxidation. Breakout room number 2. How is Kangen water a good alternative? What are the things which are absent in Kangen water, and what are the things which are present in Kangen water? If Kangen water is available free, which one would you go for? Let us have a breakout room. Madam Lakshmi, please help me out.
Yes, so I have, since the number of participants have increased, I have put up 5 breakout rooms and these are all shuffled. What time do you want it for? How much time?
Let's say 15 minutes only.
All right, so 15 minutes. I'm
The
opening
question
all
I
the
would like to
rooms.
read once again.
Yes.
How is Kangen water a good alternative? I would like to know from others.
The rooms have been assigned. It's 7:15, 7:30 is the time.
Sham sir, you have to send the Kangen water first so that we can see how is the alternative, right?
இப்படி
Hello.
Yes, sir. We are all back.
Okay, dear. One sec. Okay. So welcome back, and I'm sure you would have had a wonderful time discussing about it. And may I call room number 5 first initially, please? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Room number 5 had Tasneem, Sanjay, Kazi, Balchandra, and Atulji.
Great, fantastic.
Ma'am,
Good
sir,
recall.
shall I share the points without sharing the screen?
Yeah, that's also fine, Bala. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Right. What I have understood from Kenyan Water, it's only because of you and some of my friends. Basically, the question is how is Kenyan Water is a good alternative? It's basically a Japanese company. It has, I will talk in terms of chemical points, oxidation reduction potential. That is the most important thing. ORP we call it as.
Yeah.
So it is under control, and there is no what I can tell, free radicals. So one Kangen water bottle of about 1.5 liter is equal to, there are equivalent they have given 756 number of bananas or 560 number of apples or 38 carrots or is equal to 45 spinach or some 3 or 4 pumpkins. That's how they have rated. And basically the acidic stress will not be there because of the usage of this water, and your liver and the kidneys will be safe. The Kenyan water pH is about 9.5, which is on a gooder note there. And the micro cluster is also very good with respect to the Kenyan water.
Fantastic point, Mr. Bala.
And
that is the important thing in this water.
Coming to your benefits, whatever you have asked, what is the benefits? There are 10 benefits I have noted down. More hydrated, daily detoxification, natural body balancing, trim and fit body, youth you, in the sense it keeps yourself youth in a youth state. Heart will be very good, pumping blood and all those things. The liver will be pleaser, and the bones will be stronger. The tummy will be in a right structure, and the athletic performance will be very good in the sense that we will be so active. So these are all the benefits, whatever I have noted down because of the Kenyan water, sir.
Okay. My question was, if Kenyan water is available for free, which one would you go for?
No, even if the Kenyan water is costlier, we will go for Kenyan water. That is the answer.
Very great of you, Bala. I'm highly thankful to you. Fantastic.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Very good observation, Mr. Bala. Your room number 5, no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you,
Thanks to the room number 5.
May I call upon room number 4, please, for the observations?
I'll just share my screen first.
Shyamji, can you unshare your screen so that Maheshji could share his screen?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Why I didn't share, I get to
So it is visible, this?
Yeah, I can see, sir.
Okay. So Kangen water is alkaline in nature, and so alkaline water is more beneficial than the acidic water. So majority of the property is that it is alkaline, and that works out well for human body. So it is purest form of water compared to other water. This Kangen water maintains a mineral level in our body, and then it should quench our thirst properly. That means it quenches our thirst properly. Kangen water has no solids and impurities, so it's good. Kangen water improves digestion and has a lot of health benefits. And lastly, you would have it very much if it is free. And that's it. That's all we discussed from our group. Yeah.
Wonderful, Maheshji. Thanks. Very good observation. Thank you, dear. Thank you. May I call upon room number 3, please?
Shyamji, please move to room number 2. I'll come back again because I have
Okay, no
power cut
problem.
here. I'll come back.
No problem.
Yeah,
Fine, no problem. No problem, Rajiji.
Right.
How about
Are
room
we-
number 2, please?
Are we two?
Yes, Anilji, Kanak Pratap, Rehan, Suraj,
Okay.
Vinod.
Our team, they discuss little points. Number one, the Kangen water is not acidic. Acidic water is more harmful. What we are taking, it is more acidic, it more injurious. It is little alkaline, it is healthy water. It purifies all the solid impurities. All harmful bacteria are also purified by Kangen water. So chemical impurities are, taken away. And it has got great anti-aging, properties. It protects our body parts, remain, and our hormones and our immunity. It protects, it improves our immunity also. All nutrients which are normally in RO, they are destroyed. They are protected by Kangen water. Then it is very good preventive, health system, because when it is good for our body, we don't have to take a lot of medicines, go to hospital, and save a lot of money also. And also this Kenyan water, the machine what it produces, it is very preventive. It has got a good brand. It is a Japanese machine, and it is almost 20 years, 25 years. So we can maintain this machine. And the next question, if we are getting free from Kenyan, definitely I'll go for Kenyan water, because in comparison to other water. The only problem, what in our scenario, so of course all the benefits are there so far as health is there, but only it is out of reach of common man. If there is some EMI system, so at low price or low EMI, so people will definitely grab this machine. And second thing, there is lack of awareness in our society. Many people don't know, they are not aware of these things are existing also. That also we have to change if possible. Thank you so much, Shyamji.
Fantastic observation, sir. Well, with regard to EMPG, I will get back to you personally, sir. Okay, thank you. So you were room number 2, no, sir? May I call upon room number 1 for the observation, please?
Can I, Radhalakshmi, room number 3?
Please, madam, go ahead.
Yeah. So thank you very much for the opportunity. First of all, 4 of us in our room, and none of us have experienced about the water, and personally, I do not have any clue or any technical aspects of this water. But the Google Mama has helped me to come out with some points to discuss. Maybe after reading that, there are quite a lot of benefits are there, it seems. So we only know from Madras only metro water. I have not heard about this Kenyan water. Okay, let me just tell you benefits what I have taken it from Google. The first one is it helps the person to reduce weight. Kenyan water contains no calories, no carbs, no fat, no sugar. So it helps the person to reduce his weight. So I think it will be a competitor for, I think you will be a competitor for Tasneem ma'am. Now, so next is a healthier heart. Since a person reduces his weight, automatically he will have a healthy heart, isn't it? So lower your risk of heart attack by 41%. And the next is that it also cures the headache. So again, the other benefit what I could see is the healthy skin. It clears up your skin and gives a healthy glow. So you don't need to go to a beauty parlor. So you save a lot of money in that.
Fabulous observation, madam.
And the next one is digestive problems are getting solved. Kenyan water helps to overcome the stomach acidity issues. And the next important benefit what I could see is it reduces the risk of a bladder cancer by 50%. So a person can overcome the cancer risk. Then the many people have this problem. This is constipation because of the dehydration, the major problem. So Kenyan water helps the person to come out of it. And the one which I have read, the last is I do not know, heel electron deficit syndrome. I do not know, maybe Shyam sir, if you know, you can just a bit elaborate that. So these are all the points I could take out from the Google, and thank you for the opportunity. So wonderful benefits I could see. And after reading that, I feel that I must also have one machine, what you are saying. So
Thank you, dear.
Sanjay. Yeah.
Wonderful observation, Rajiji, and I'll get back to you. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, may I call upon room number 1, please?
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Shyam. I represent room number 1. There were 6 people, including Mr. Chidambaram, Mr. Paul, Mr. Sagir Muhammad, and all others. They have asked me to represent. See, basically, there are 3 things I want to highlight. One, if you look at the normal zinc battery and alkaline battery, like Duracell, people will say alkaline battery long laster. This is because anything which is alkaline doesn't break down the cell and helps in longer life. The same is the condition when it comes to the body, number 1. Number 2, our blood pH is 7.35 and to 7.45. It varies, and it is the carrier of oxygen, and it is the one which also carries carbon dioxide out from the cell and work it out so that it is expelled. So anything which is slightly alkaline is always beneficial, because this would help the blood and the circulatory system and other things to go very well. Third, if you look at the intestine where the food is ingested and absorbed, the intestine pH has to be anywhere between 7.8 to 9, which is alkaline media, which is that place where your nutrient gets absorbed in the villi. So that way you will find also that alkaline base is there. There are several other benefits which I can just go on about it. I think with these 3 points, I confine my points on behalf of my team. Thank you.
Very, very relevant observation, Mr. Sureshji. Thanks a million. Okay. I think all the rooms are finished, no?
Yes.
Hello? Okay, dear.
Yes, sir. All are finished.
Okay. Now let me come to the. Can you see the screen? Hello?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, now I would like to explain the benefits of Kangen water. As Mr. Bala said, it is highly hydrating. Your body will be hydrated even if you drink or if you have bath with this water. Why? It is because the micro cluster of Kangen water keeps your body hydrated 100%. That is the first important thing what I would want all of you all to make a note. Then is the natural body balance. See, it helps to reduce metabolic syndrome like obesity, high BP, and high sugar in the blood content, and it keeps your kidney stones also away. Okay. Then the youth. Antioxidant rich water eliminates harmful radicals, and it is an anti-aging water. You will not look very old if you keep drinking this water. Then the next is the liver pleaser. Reduces oxidative stress on liver, leading to happier and healthier life. Then is the tummy agrees. As Madam Raji said rightly, it reduces the symptoms of colitis, loose bowel, and constipation, improve the digestive system. Then daily detox. It cleans toxins from your kidney, liver, and colon, and also from your cellular level. Okay, detoxification takes place right from your cellular level. Then trim and fit body enhances the process of burning more calories, resulting in effective weight loss, as Madam Raji said. Okay. Then the healthy heart. It lowers blood pressure and cholesterol levels, keeping a healthy heart. Mr. and Mrs. Bones. Balances the body pH level, increases calcium absorption, and protects the calcium in bones from absorption. Last but not the least, athletic performance. Hydration ensure greater endurance, faster recovery, and more energy for superior sports performance. So this is a very good water for even athletes. So how is this water becoming antioxidant? How can water be antioxidizing? The antioxidizing is a simple molecule capable of stopping the oxidation and deterioration of other molecules. Well, Energic's industry-leading Japanese technology uses the electricity to separate molecules in your water, leaving more antioxidizing molecules available to stop oxidation, inflammation, and aging process in your body. Everything we eat or drink is either alkalizing or acidifying on the body. Unfortunately, the majority of us consume foods and beverages that are sugar-laden, highly processed, leaving our body in a state of acidosis, which can lead to illness and accelerate the aging process. By restoring the body to an alkaline state, we can regain control of our health by drinking a good amount of naturally occurring alkaline mineral. See, how does Kangen water at different pH helps us? This Kangen water ionizer is considered as a medical device in Japan because it has been manufactured on the medical license. This is just not an ordinary water purifier. Okay, it emits 7 types of water. Let me come to the normal pH, which what Mr. Suresh said. The pH 7 water it emits, and this water is it's a neutral water, and this water is meant for taking medication and baby formulas. If you're making porridge for your baby, this water is highly good. And when one takes medication, because of the molecular structure is so small, the complete content of the drug will assimilate into your blood. That is why we recommend to take, if somebody is having tablets, they can take along with the 7.5 water. Then we have the strong acidic water, which is 2.5. It acts as a disinfectant and can be used to replace all your harmful household cleaners. It is also safe to use topically to replace hand sanitizer, mouthwash, and even a teeth whitener. See, I used to disinfect with this water my whole kitchen top and everything, and you will be free from viruses and bacteria 99.9%. Okay, so this is one of the fabulous water that this water emits. Then we have the beauty water. So when I say beauty water, I'm sure our ladies would have taken aback. Well, the beauty water setting makes a water that has a pH of 6. It acts as a toner, balancing the pH of your skin to make a soft, beautiful appearance. It helps to tone your skin after a bath or a shower, or to help close your pores after washing your face. I would like to tell you a personal testimony. I had given this water to a neighbor of mine, and she kept on washing her face for 1 month with this beauty water. And after a month, her husband got really astonished because the texture of the skin had completely changed. So that is the power of beauty water. Then we have the 8.5 to 9. That means initially when somebody has bought a machine, they should start drinking the water from 8.5. That's the first initial pH what you got to opt. After a week, you got to switch on to 9. Then after another week, you got to switch on to 9.5. By the time the body will adjust with this water. What happens if you all of a sudden, if you drink 9.5, the water this water will, it will within 30 seconds, this will reach the brain and you will have some sort of giddiness. So we don't recommend any of you to drink the water 9.5. And these water are meant for cooking and drinking. pH 8.5, 9 and 9.5. Then comes the 11.5 strong Kangen water. So let us take a look at the strong 11.5 alkaline water. It works as an emulsifier, removes pesticides from your produce. It makes it tastier, healthy, and makes your produce last longer. You can clean your cutting boards, knives, and dishes, sterilize vegetables, meat, and fresh fish, removes harshness of wild vegetables. So these are some of the qualities of the water what we have. Doctors and others have written on the importance of pH and health for years. Kangen water is the best solution for optimizing the pH of the water that you drink and use in your daily life, leading to a much healthier lifestyle and a better quality of life. Let's now look at what some of the renowned physicians across the globe say about Kangen water. Dr. Hiromi Shinya is a Japanese doctor. 6 months he will be in Japan, and for the next 6 months he will be in Japan. In USA. He's the top 5 consultants in the world. He's an endocrinologist. He has done 375,000 of colonoscopies, and he found out that most of them had rectal cancer. And his protocol for these patients was to give 3 liters of Kangen water every day. And after 6 months, the disease has not relapsed. And such an amazing water is this. And this gentleman recommends this to us. Okay. Then we have Dr. Hodge Fitzner, a vascular surgeon and director of the Wound Care Center in Western Arizona Regional Medical Center. He demonstrated that I endorse Kangen water as a physician, as a surgeon, as a human being, 100%, and feel that it is of great benefit to all mankind. Then we have a recommendation from Dr. David Carpenter, a neuropathic physician. He says, in my experience, Kangen water supercharges your nutritional program better than anything. Water is the key, and the Energis Kangen is the best water I know of. Anyone who gives it an honest try will experience it in their own health without questions. The quality of Kangen water is certified by multiple bodies across the globe. I'm sure most of you must be aware of Water Authority of India, right? They are the ones supplying our municipal waters. Likewise, there is an association in USA known as Water Quality Association. They have coveted with their gold standard seal to this particular water ionizer, the only one ionizer in the world coveted with this certificate. You can check personally. In no other Indian products or anywhere in the world, you will find this wonderful certification. It's the terrain, not the germ. Louis Pasteur, on his deathbed, recanted his germ theory. It is the terrain, not the germ. When it comes to healing, the principle applies. We must first clean our cellular environment so healing can occur. I would like to help bring the cleanest, healthiest water to you and your family and friends and make a global impact on health, starting with your community. Thank you. That's all I have to say.
Brilliant.